I wanted very little for myself. A forge, a bed. They took that all away when they burned down my home. Give me one good hammer, and they will find that there is nothing more dangerous than a man of peace roused to war. Conquer the battlefield with the warrior in Path of Exile 2, a strength-based class specialising in close combat melee battles. The warrior wields massive weapons, war cries, and totems to dominate enemies with sheer physical power. In this guide, we'll explore the warrior's core mechanics and the ascension classes Warbringer and Titan. And then we'll look at some strategies to master this tanky class for the ultimate melee experience. Thanks for all the love and support on my other guides. This is my last video now, and then I'll compile them all. And then it's just sitting on my hands waiting for the game to actually release so we can play it. A quick overview of the warrior and some of the key features. So we've got a traditional tanky melee class, which is focused on toe-to-toe combat with high survivability and devastating physical damage. Armed with maces, shields, and powerful war cries, the warrior thrives in chaotic close-range battles. So your key features are war cries and slams. Empower your next attack with abilities like Seismic Cry and Stampede. You've got shields and defense. You can block incoming damage while utilizing shield-specific skills like Shield Charge, and then totem utility. Summon totems like Shockwave Totem to disrupt enemies and deal supplementary damage. Some pros, we've got exceptional durability with blocking mechanics and high life pools, powerful crowd control through war cries, stuns, and knockbacks. We've got a versatile playstyle with totems and shield-based skills for getting out of tricky scenarios. Some of your cons are potentially low mobility due to heavy armor and large weapons, vulnerable to unblockable attacks requiring precise dodging, and resource management for stamina and blocking adds complexity. But the fact with the new WASD movement system in Path of Exile 2, and the way you can like maneuver around mid-combat, like you can steer your guy while he's about to slam, and if you're ever worried, you can just dodge roll out of there, and if you don't want to do that, you can just put up your shield and block it. He's got, do you know what I mean, the strength stacking and the health stacking you're going to get. Very tanky, very fun to play, so I'm looking forward to it. The class fantasy for the tanky god with big slams is what I'm after when I come to a warrior. So let's go over the Ascendancy classes, Warbringer and Titan. We'll talk about the Warbringer first. The Warbringer channels ancestral spirits to unleash devastating abilities, combining utility and damage with war cries and totems. Some of your key features are Answered Call, summon ancestral spirits when deploying totems, which provide extra damage and utility. You've got Jade Heritage, encase yourself in Jade to block and absorb damage and trigger that whenever you want. Warcaller's Bellow, explode nearby corpses when using a war cry, dealing AoE physical damage. Great Wolf's Howl, remove Warcry cooldowns, allowing relentless offensive bursts. Some of your pros are excellent for hybrid totem and melee builds, strong AoE with corpse explosions, endless Warcry usage for consistent damage boosts. Some of your cons are dependent on corpse mechanics for AoE potential, and managing multiple totems and Warcries can be demanding. Next, move on to the Titan. So this embodies overwhelming strength, focusing on high damage slams and devastating physical power. I think this is more my vibe if I'm going to go the warrior. Key features are Earthbreaker. Slam skills have a chance to cause aftershocks, dealing massive follow-up damage. Crushing impacts. All hits are crushing blows, significantly increasing damage. Surprising strength. Deal 40% more damage to heavily stunned enemies. Some of your pros are outstanding single target damage, perfect for bosses. High crowd control with stuns and aftershock mechanics, and thrives in prolonged toe-to-toe battles. Cons, you've got limited mobility, making kiting difficult, and relies on heavy stun mechanics for maximum damage. So based on all that waffle there, which Ascendancy fits your playstyle and the class fantasy you're after? Is it the Warbringer, which is ideal for players who enjoy hybrid builds with Warcries, totems, and AoE utility? Or are you more of a Titan player, which is perfect for those who want raw, visceral, overwhelming physical power and crushing melee attacks? So leave a comment, which one are you going to play? What are you going to play the other classes in order, and which ones are you going to ascend for them? What are your thoughts and feelings on Path of Exile 2 so far? There's like 2 days left till we get to play, so I'm just itching to play now. I've run out of videos like this to make, so now I really don't know what to do. Leave a comment, engage, get involved down below, and we'll just end on your warrior endgame potential. So look forward to shining in the late game with your diverse toolkit of Shockwave Totem plus Earthquake, control enemies while dealing devastating AoE damage. We've got Leap Slam plus Stampede, close the gap and disrupt enemy formations with mobility and crowd control, and Seismic Cry plus Hammer of the Gods, empower slams for massive single target damage. I also made a game, it's called Battle Babes, it's on Steam, it's on sale, go play it if you want. If not, leave a comment, like and subscribe, love you all, hasta la vista, peace.